Hi everyone, on the higher time frame I'm looking for this ABC, which would then finish this red wave B before then a move to the downside. Now more locally I'm looking for this 5-wave move to be finished, and if you want to know more in detail about my high time frame preferred count, make sure to check the video that is now appearing on the right top of the screen, like the card popping out there. But basically what I'm looking for is for this wave 4 to be an expanded flat, which is very common in a wave 4. So then we have wave A, which might have just finished here at about 22.6k. Then we get some sort of a 3-wave move up for wave B, then a move down to finish wave C between 8k and 20.6k, before then a move to the upside to finish wave 5, and hopefully wave 5 would finish in the common wave C target, because that's the most common target. So it's an area that I would like, and it's also an area where we previously had a lot of support over the past few years, which would turn in a very nice backtest resistance before then moving down for wave C. Now on the local time frame, the more lower time frame, I have the following preferred scenario. So my preferred scenario is that this is currently some sort of a WXY or a WXYXZ, which I will show in a second. But basically this being a zigzag, then we have an X, then we have a 3-wave Y, and we are now working on our way to the upside. The other scenario that I have is this being a W, then we have an X, then this is a 3-wave Y, and then we can get another 3-wave X before then another some sort of a 3-wave Z, or eventually a triangle Z, because that is also possible. So then we have a W, X, Y, X, Z. However, as I mentioned in the past couple of videos, the counts that I have on the local time frame are all bullish, because it's actually very difficult to find a count that is going to take this low. The reason being that after we made the high over here, we took that high once more with this wick over there. And if you really want to move to the downside and take this low, I think it is much better to get some sort of an impulsive wave, which is a 5-wave structure. But because we took the high over there with this wick, it can't be an impulsive structure anymore, because wave 2 is not allowed to take the high of wave 1. So that basically means that this has to be some sort of a corrective structure. And based on the information that we received over the past couple of days, this is currently my preferred scenario. This being a 3-wave zigzag, this a 3-wave over here, and then this eventually another 3-wave to end the WXY, or get another XY, of course, because these are the two scenarios. They're very similar. It's just that here we have another X and a Z, and the other one basically means that the WXY is finished, and we can expect some more movement to the upside. And the movement to the upside, if we integrate the lower count that I show you right now inside the higher count, then basically this 3-wave move to the downside that we have locally would then be a 3 in the A. So this is then the A, then we get a B, and then we have a C. And if I clean up this just a little bit by removing these numbers over here and making sure that the Y, the green Y, there we go. So then we have wave A over here, wave A, which is then a 3-wave, followed by some sort of a 3-wave B or corrective pattern B, before then a move down to C, which tends to be an impulsive move, right? A, B, C, expanded flat, and the C is an impulsive move. So it would fit nicely in the higher time frame plan. Now if we go to the very local time frame, like low time frame basically, and we have a look at this structure, what are we looking at basically? So we do see that we move to the upside. It looks to be in some sort of a 5-wave structure over here, or this can be some sort of a leading diagonal to start the price movement to the upside. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, because you pull it from 1 to 5 or from 2, 4 on, and it's more like a channel. But it can be a 1 and then either or, pick 'em, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then possibly this can be another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be the most bullish scenario on the local time frame. This then being a 1 2 1 2 before a bigger 3 to the upside. However, something I don't really like is that if this is indeed a wave 2, it retraced very, very shallow. It only retraced to the 236, which is something that I'm not really a fan of, to be honest. So you see here that wave 2 retraced to the 236, which is very, very, very uncommon. So this might also be, and that is the bearish scenario. So we have the bullish scenario over here, but the bearish scenario is that this is some sort of a 3-wave structure. So maybe it's more, let me remove the counts here. It can also be some sort of an A, B, C, before then expecting more downside, maybe even taking this low, who knows, that would be a 3-wave structure, maybe a 3-wave structure taking the low before then a move up. But some more downside, of course, is the bearish scenario, but overall, I will still expect whatever happens on the very low time frame if we move up impulsively. Of course, by the way, the impulsive count is invalidated. So the 1 2 1 2 is invalidated once we take the lows over here at 21 or 23 140 basically. This 1 2 is also invalidated if we take this low. And the higher count, the WXY, is invalidated if we take this low. So then this one can go in the bin basically. And locally, if this is indeed a 3-wave, we can expect a bit of a move to the downside and maybe then eventually up, because my preferred scenario is still that we are going to find upside before we take this low. So this then being an A, B, C on this preferred scenario of the higher time frame. So that being said, this is what I wanted to tell you. This is the update of this morning. I'd like to thank you for watching. Make sure to check out the high time frame count video that I have made. And other than that, I wish you a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, or night, of course, depending on where you live in the world. And I hope to see you at my next video. Bye-bye.